Hi everybody, welcome to Muscle Memory, a Figma beginner series. This is a Figma for beginners. This is a Figma series for beginners. The Figma series for beginners. Yeah, the Figma series for beginners. Uh-huh. History. Maybe history time. Yep. I'm also press perfect. So let's get into it. So, hi everybody, welcome to Muscle Memories, the Figma series for beginners made by drones. That's bullshit. Hi everybody, welcome to Muscle Memory, the Figma series for beginners. In this series, I'll be talking about Figma as a tool, using Figma as a tool to design, to do whatever you want to, and any other thing you want to. But generally, I'll be teaching the basics and probably go into more in-depth ways of how to use Figma, especially for beginners like myself, because I found it really hard to use Figma at the point when I was starting out. So at this point where I know to a point where I can teach, so I think I should. So I would go into this page and use this to explain what I'm going to do. First of all, this is the first video, so I'm just going to do intro into Figma. Yeah, and then I am going to be creating a new project. Mm, mm, Rather, I'll just create a new file. So if you've logged into Figma already, if you have an account, towards the left you can see your Figma's themes, your drafts, your recents. I think I should go into drafts. Exactly. Here you can see your Figma themes, your drafts, your recent, any other thing you need to do, and all of that. So these are my drafts, multiple drafts. I can sort by alphabetically. I can sort by the date I created them. I can say last modified, ascending order, descending order. However, I can then rearrange it like this. I can rearrange it like this. If you go towards the right hand side, you will see that I can rearrange it this way. That's to show it in a list format, and then I can show it in a grid format. So that's for this layout. Then I can see files that I have deleted. Then the files I created, that's created by me, created by others that I have deleted. Normal, alphabetically, alphabetically, date created, last modified, ascending, however you want to be. Then you can also towards the right hand side of the screen where it is is a list icon there. Then you can show in form of a list, and you can also show in form of a grid. Then that's for drafts and deleted. Then if you go to recent, so recent files are the last files you viewed. Then you can check them by date created. You can sort by alphabetically. Now if you go under the title recent, directly under it towards the right hand side of the screen, not to the extreme end, you will see where the list and the sort by is there. So that's that, and you can also rearrange it to show as a list, show as a grid. Yeah, so if you show as a list, right, how Figma works is that for every single file you have, you could see other people that are active on it. So if you are sharing a file with somebody, for example, I'll use Unko or Ku. For example, 10 hours ago, this is I mean somebody is currently live. If you hover over them, you see their name. It's currently live on the project. You see muscle memory, you see my icon. That means I'm currently live on the project. Then from here, you can create a new file. From the right hand side of the screen towards the extreme end, you see where you can create a design file. You can below that you cannot see a FigJam file also. Then you can see save time with templates. This is like where you can get templates to do other things. You can see presentation, you can see Google Cloud diagrams for different files that you would like to. You can preview, you can view all the available templates. Then we're moving back towards the left. So towards the left, you would see the community. We've talked about drafts, about recent, and then this is the community. So the community is where you can get all you need, just like your Play Store. And then here you can get your plugins, figma, design systems. If you notice, I'm clicking over this navigation bar that's at the top, directly under this black section here. So you can see wireframes, illustrations, icons, typography, mobile designs, web designs, UI kits, all of them. Then you come here, you can search anyone. So if someone tells you about a very popular plugin like Iconify, you can search Iconify from here, click enter, and then you see every single thing about icons, Iconify, everywhere. Dash icons, WordPress icons. If you're designing a website that could be used, or developers are using WordPress to build it, just so you don't go aside and then you do other things that developers cannot see, or give them icon libraries that they can't find, or they're not similar to what's on WordPress. You can work with this and then get dash icons with WordPress. Then iconly is there, iconly sets, and all these awesome icon pilots. Then let's go back. Then from the top right, the top left corner, you see the arrows go back and forth. So this takes you back. The arrow this way takes you back to this home page of the community. So above the community, after all this place where there is a UI kit where you can choose illustration, wireframes. If you scroll down, there is another top nav that pops up. Then towards the left hand side, the extreme end, you see all, you see files, you see plugins. Then plugins just take you directly to all the plugins. You can see the ones you need, install them, different ones that you want to use, install them. Go to files. File shows you design files that you can duplicate. You duplicate design files on the communities and then you install plugins on the communities. So now you can see thing cliffs. I don't know what this is, but let's get into it. So if you click on it, this how it comes up with thing left set icons. You can like it. See, that's beautiful, and increase automatically as 106. So from here, from the file, when you hover over it, there is an information feedback that allows it increases whenever you hover over it. If you see this effect, really cool effect. Then from the left hand corner, directly towards the top, not the top left, on the file itself, you see icons. Then these are the pages of this particular file. Then you can see the icons page. That's what you are seeing here currently. And you can see thumbnail of the page. That was the first page you saw before you clicked on it. Now here you can see comments, give feedback and ask questions. All of this, your comments, your show resolved comments, and then from here you can, the top right corner, you can increase it to become big like this. You can reduce it, more like controlling the zoom cell. Then if you go towards the bottom right of the same page, then you can zoom in and zoom out, all of this. Then you can duplicate this. So duplicate, if you scroll, before we duplicate, if you scroll downward, then you see other icons that are more like case. You see the comment section, you see the creators, their details. This is the name of the creators, comment section. This is the creator's name, these are the tags that creators use for it. And you could click on any of these tags, it will take you to related icon sets. So from here you can duplicate this, and this automatically duplicates and gives you a copy of this file on your draft. So the original file is still on the Figma community for other people to use, but then by the time you click duplicate, you automatically have a copy of that file on your own draft. But it will be tagged the name of the file. For example, what we have here is stem glyphs icon set bracket community. Awesome. This is open. This is the file that's open. Then you can see the icon set. You see the arrows left, arrows right. And you can see the globe. Zoom in, zoom out. If you can see, my shortcuts here allows me to hold control, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. I'm using an external mouse. You should get an external mouse as a beginner because really, especially if you're using a Microsoft PC, a Surface Pro, or however you're using your PC. If it's not a Mac, please get an external mouse. And yeah, this is the icon palette that we just duplicated from here. And then this is the thumbnail, the pages. Remember the pages that we went through. So yeah, this is what's currently on this file. I'm going to take us back to this. Not here, muscle memory. Not here. Yeah, so I'm going to take us back to our home page. Now, if you observe from the top nav where I was clicking, I was going through different pages, right? Yeah. Then here you can, if you click on the home icon towards the left, the top left, the highest, highest left, you can see the home icon. Now that home icon, right, takes you back to where you left off before you duplicated your file. Then below the home icon there is a globe icon with an indicator. Now the indicator just allows you know that this is your community account, and here this is my main account. So I'm going to go back to my main account. Yeah, and I'm going to see the file here, and I'm going to see this icon here proving that it's currently open and I'm on it. So if I close this from here, my icons go down, so I'm no more on it. That page is off. Yeah, then I'll go back to this page where we're trying to show you around. Dun, 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 dun. So yeah,